Tank review. Hello lads and lasses, my name is RenegadeCentral and today I am bringing you the Object 907. I played it on stream on the Tuesday that I received the tank, and quite honestly, I'm just going to review the tank, then I'll tell you about my opinion because I cover that later in the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the statistics of the vehicle, and then I will show you guys a gameplay of an ace tanker that was done live on stream. Now, today we are going to compare this vehicle to the T62A because it's the only other Russian medium I own. So this is what it's going up against. Okay. Now, let's go through the gun statistics. The reload of this is 8.4, as the 62A is 6.6. This is automatically at a DPM disadvantage compared to the other Russian medium. Aim time of this vehicle is 2.10, as the aim time in 62A is only 2 seconds. Accuracy at 100 meters, is 0.36, as 62A is 0.34. So the 62A not only reloads faster, not only aims faster, but is also more accurate. Gun elevation to depression is 16 to 5, as the 62A is 17 to 5. So the 62A can aim higher, as this, for having quite a sloped front, can't look down. Now honestly, I truly think if you gave this tank 3 more gun depression, so make it 8, give this thing 8 degrees of gun depression around the front, this would be an amazing tier 10. This would be a fantastic tank. But because it's only got 5 degrees, it just can't compete. It's just no bueno. Now, moving on to the engine, this has 610 horsepower, so it has more horsepower, as the 62A only has 550. Top speed forward is 55, which is 5 kilometers an hour faster than the 62A. And the reverse is 20, so it's same, and the fire chance is both 10% on both mediums. And if we scoot across to ammunition, so for that we'll go to packages. It uses the same rounds, APCR HE, with the exact same penetration values, so 264, 330 and 50 millimeters of penetration, which is the exact same as the 62A. However, it does use a slight different gun. It uses a D54TS, as the T62A uses the U8TS. So it's got the same gun that's on the tier 9, I believe. That is the same gun that's on the tier 9, isn't it? Okay, no. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. Thought it was. A mistake. Now, the hit points of the 907 is 1900, as the T62A has 50 hit points extra at 1950. Now, I've got no cruise on the vehicle, so if you would like to look at the stats over on the right side of the screen, the 62A is slightly slower, less concealment, but better survivability and slight better firepower, and that is because of the reload, accuracy, and aim time. Now, what is the pro of this vehicle? The pros of this vehicle is, if you look at the side of the hull, it is a very well angled. Now that slope down the side means you can side scrape like an absolute champ. The first battle I took this vehicle into was at Ravage Capital, and I sat there. side scraping against IS-7s and 215Bs, and it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. It's side scraping. However, while side scraping is good, its hull down capability is trash. That top of the turret, that UFO aircraft that's landed on this planet of a surface turret is weak. Is extremely weak. It 40 millimeters. 40 millimeters is awful. So if you're ever hull down, keep your tank moving, because that armor on the turret is awful. Same with the upper plate. Now if you gave this tank 8 degrees of gun depression, it would be able to ridgeline amazingly. However, at 110 millimeters, that is not good. However, I would like to point out, if you are aiming for its lower plate, it is spaced armor at the front. There's 2 little triangles, slightly to the right, slightly to the left. There's 2 bits of spaced armor. As you can see, the hull itself it's a Toblerone with a circle in the middle, where the turret ring is. I believe that's where the ammunition is stored. Nope, just turret ring. So please be aware of that. It is spaced armor. And about that's about it. Its view range, which we should definitely cover, is 400 millimeters, the same as 62A, and the signal range is 850, the same as 62A. So as a whole, the vehicle is I believe to say the worst out of the tier 10 Russian mediums. Its DPM is the worst. Its aim time is not, it's not bad compared to the other Russian mediums. But to the 62, it's slightly worse. Its accuracy is worse, and its gun depression. For the hull of the tank, you'd expect it to have more gun depression. Now, because of the hull, it is actually slightly lower profile than the 62A. It does sit slightly lower, but at this, the hull is wider. Now, if we look at the 62A, and we compare that to the object, it is slightly wider, but it is a nimble tank at least. Now, the crew that I do use in this tank for the battle is a 11 perk 62A crew. So that is the stats that we're playing with. So I am going to skip to the battle now. I hope you do enjoy this review, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care and keep it renegade. Totally gonna do that, by the way. I'll do a review about this tank later. Yeah. What? Hard case, like, are you a police officer? Are you trying to serve and protect? Cause kind of got in my way there. This tank's fun. I kind of like it. I do. I really do. Boop. Woohoo. Got your nose. Ah! No, no, no. Bad machine. That was a bad tank. I kinda don't want to deal with that. Ah, please don't hurt me. I mean, I come in peace. Ow. Artillery. Oh, that was awful. I'm not in a good position. I think I'm gonna use this as footage on how I think the tank is played. Shit, Skoda moved. Bad word, my bad. I am on a one shot, so I don't want to be too reckless. Alright. Well, let me push up a bit. I need timestamp it. It is a nice little tank though. It's extremely mobile. Its turret armor is trash. Its turret armor is absolutely dreadful. But saying that, the tank itself isn't exactly bad. Oof, oof. Come on. Come on. Fucking, it was a bounce. How was that a bounce off the side of his turret? Not worth it. Good game. Good game. Shout out to that artillery player right there. Absolute legend. Whew. I am going to timestamp that. That is an ace tank with just under 5,000 damage in the new tier 10 reward tank Object 907. 30 shots fired, 23 hits, only 18 penetrations. But GG, thank you to that artillery coming to my rescue, because that was just a foothold that E5 was in that I could not push. But GG, that was a great game. Do I think this tank is worth the silver, the free XP? 100%. If and only if it was 100% free. There's no way I'd convert 18,000 gold. Just no way. The turret armor is not great. The upper plate is not great. Side scraping capability of the tank is amazing. Its gun is not great. You'd be better off with any of the other Russian mediums. But it's a free tank if you earn the XP, so it's not really free. It's good. Definitely would prefer the M60 in that situation though.